Hello everyone, this is a review of a 1998 Omega Speedmaster 3994.50. So a little bit about this watch. I haven't seen too many videos on it. There's a great one from Fratello and one from Watch Crunch. So this model was originally called a replica. They renamed it the relaunch, and it was modeled after the original Speedmaster, which was pre-Moonwatch. For the Moon, they actually, noticed that this Broadarrow hand would block out some of the sub-dials, so they went with the baton hands, and that's when the Speedmaster became professional. I really like the Broadarrow hands. I think it adds so much more character to the watch and makes it a lot more dynamic. I had the Speedmaster 3861, and I wanted something a little bit different. I really like the Speedmaster itself, but I wanted something a little bit different, a little more dynamic, and I'm really happy with this one. I really love the old school Omega logo and writing here. If you have seen my other video, you may know this just came back from service. This model was produced from 1997, 1998 until 2003. It has the Speedy of that era's case, so it has the Lyre lug case with the crown guard, the pusher guards and crown guards built in. And overall, it's a pretty much almost like the Speedmaster Moonwatch. However, it has the steel bezel, different dial, different hands, and even the bracelet's pretty much the same. So what's interesting about this version is the bracelet on this one, which was pre-2000, actually does taper. I believe the Speedmaster in the 2000s, the one that looks very similar, the Moonwatch, I don't think that bracelet tapered, but I'm not exactly sure. When buying this watch used, I would say definitely look out for corrosion on the hands and this Omega logo. You'll find a lot of used examples have it. I think it may have to do with the fact that these weren't sealed very well. When I took this for Omega service, they pretty much said moisture got into the watch. So be aware, because this may need replacing if you do take it for service, the hands and the dial potentially. The watch will go for a little bit less than the Moonwatch, so you could find these for a little bit lower cost than the Moonwatch. It doesn't have any writing on the back. I think there was like a Omega Case Moon Mission version of this that did have writing, but it doesn't have writing. The bracelet overall is fine. I like it. It wears really well. I have a 6.5 inch wrist, so it is a little bit thick. It has a Heslite crystal, but I think it wears really well. What's actually one of the negatives from some of the collectors is the fact that this relaunch replica, whatever you may want to call it, has this newer style case, where that original Speedmaster that this is mimicking had a straight lug case. There is a version in the trilogy that comes with the straight lug, a different bracelet. Pretty much looks the same aside from faux patina on the indices and hands, but that one costs pretty much double or more of what this watch costs. In addition, what I actually liked about having this more modern case is the fact that the 3861 bracelet, which I have, fits perfectly on this watch. So, very quickly you could turn this into a more modern looking Speedmaster just by putting on the bracelet. So, I tend to mod things. I know I just got this from service. I will put on a see-through case back on this from Spiral Winder, so I will do a video on this. And then I'll just quickly show you what this watch looks like on some different straps and the 3861 bracelet. Okay, so continuation of the video. I really like this watch on the 3861 bracelet. It's a direct fit. Try to get it to focus, but it fits perfectly. I think it just wears so much better on this bracelet than the one that comes with the watch. So I do tend to wear this watch and this bracelet, and I think it looks just so really nice and modern on this bracelet. So you can pick this bracelet up from Omega, and it works really well with this watch. So you have the benefits of the modern bracelet on a neo vintage watch. When I don't wear it on this bracelet, there's quite a few other straps that I wanted to show that work really well. Okay, so bracelet is off. As you can see, I do already have the spiral winder see-through case back on the watch. It does make it thinner by about 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters. So my go-to straps are, I have this red leather racing strap that I think really sets it apart. The watch is overall fairly monotone, so this red really gives it a nice pop of color. It's a little bit more bold, but I think it just works really well with this watch. I don't recall where this one is from. I think it may be Barton, but it just looks really nice, I think, on this red strap. My other go-to options are these kind of vintage suede straps. So I have this kind of vintage gray looking strap. This one is from Watch Gecko. I've gotten a lot of compliments on the watch while wearing this strap. It goes well with the gray color. It's a little bit more muted than something like a brown or the red, of course, but I think overall it just works really well with the color scheme and how the watch looks overall. So here it is on this suede, gray suede from Watch Gecko. I also have the same strap in a light blue. So just to give you an idea, that's what the watch looks like with that. I think it goes pretty well. And then my go-to actually is this brown racing strap from Strap Tailor. He makes really nice quality straps. Everything I've gotten from him have been really nice, and I think this watch looks really nice on this strap. So definitely some nice options, even though, you know, this dial is gray and it has more of a gray look overall on this watch. I think it's still a strap monster in terms of what you can use with it. So, you know, the blue, the brown, gray, red, I think all go really well together with this watch. In addition, you know, if you do want to pick up the 3861 bracelet from Omega, it does fit, works really well, so definitely another option. Thank you.